Yo, it's LillyAxe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating this makeup look that I saw on Rihanna's Instagram, which is the look that she wore to Paris Fashion Week a couple of weeks ago, and I just really loved it. I love this pop of white eyeliner and the focus on natural, no makeup look kind of skin. I think it's a great look for summer and it's just really in right now. It was done by her makeup artist, Priscilla Ono. She's the global makeup artist for Fenty Beauty. So because this look inspired me so much, I went out to Sephora today and bought a few Fenty Beauty products. So I bought a new foundation and I also got a matchstick, the Shimmer Skin Stick in Starstruck. This is the lightest one. It is the pink one and I'm really excited to use it. I've never used a cream stick highlighter before and I love this packaging. I love the concept of these matchsticks. And I'm going to be using both the foundation and the matchstick for this look, and they're both very integral to getting this look. And while I was there, I also picked up this red lipstick. This was so huge when it first came out. Everyone was posting about it and wearing it, and I always wanted to try it, and tomorrow is the 4th of July when I'm recording this, so I really wanted to get a red lipstick. I'm like obsessed with makeup and I'm trying to post more videos about makeup and just trying to get creative with the videos I make. So yeah, just don't forget to go down below and subscribe to my channel. And now we're just going to start the tutorial. When you look at Rihanna's skin, it is glowing from the underneath. To achieve that, I'm going to take two different primers, a pore filling primer from NYX and a dewy primer from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use both of them on different parts of my skin to blur out the pores where I need to, and then to dewify the rest of my face so that it is glowing from within, just like Rihanna. So taking the pore filling primer, I'm just putting that on my trouble areas, which are right here in my cheeks. That's where my pores are the biggest, and also down my nose and a little bit on my chin. And I'm not going to be putting the dewy primer on this part. I really want to keep those areas mattified. So now I'm taking the dewy primer and I'm putting it between my fingers and just getting it everywhere else. So now that we have the glow going on, we can move on to foundation, which I'm super excited about because I finally get to use the Fenty foundation again after I ran out and also became tanner. Feels so good to open a new foundation. I'm going to take one pump of this. Yeah, well, that was 2 pumps onto my hand, the bottom of my beauty blender, and just start blending it out. The way that the undertones work in this foundation have always complemented my skin so well, which is why I gravitated towards it so much in my daily routine and went through the bottle so quickly, and it'll probably happen again here. And I feel that this foundation has a very nice natural looking finish. For this look specifically, I'm just going to go with my most natural look, which is just taking a brow pencil. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, and I'm just running it through the natural shape of my brow and just filling in any sparsity. I'm not going to prime my eyelids like I usually do with concealer because that would cancel out all of the fleshy like naturalness, and I really want that to stick out so that it looks more like, you know, a no makeup look, that my eyelids aren't too done. When you look at the way that Rihanna has her eyeshadow done in this look, she just has a very crease defining moment going with some brown. I'm going to use the shades that will work best with my skin tone to like subtly define. So I'm going to start with this just like tannish brown shade right here, and I'm just going to go into my natural crease and just start lightly shading this out. Just going back and forth in my natural crease with a very light hand. And now I'm just going to take a darker brown shade to define the inner corner like Rihanna has in that look. So I'd say the best shade for me to go for would be this, which is just like a step or two darker than that one. And just start going in over here. And I'm just adding really like a little bit of this just to give the better color that I want, but we don't want it to be too dark or dramatic. And now that I laid down all the color I want, I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just blend everything out to make sure there's no lines so that it all looks super natural and seamless. So that is really all I'm going to do on the eyelid in terms of eyeshadow, and now we get to move on to the key part of this tutorial, which is the white liner. So I will be using the NYX white liquid liner. I've heard that it's one of the best in the market, and it's also super low cost, and this is what the applicator looks like. It's not like the easiest to work with, but it definitely does work. So I'm trying to grab my little compact mirror so that I can make sure I'm doing this cat eye as similar to hers as possible, because I really like the way it lifted her eye. It starts where the outermost corner of her pupil ends, so that's what I'm going to mirror. So I should start right here and just start creating the base of this. And this will be easier if you look down at your mirror so you can see more of your lid. To create the shape that she created, I'm going to go in from the corner of my eye and just angle it straight up. So I'm just thickening it out a little more, and it kind of curves. Divot this down, and then kind of just go out. And now I'm just filling in the shape I made. And yeah, I think that's pretty similar to what she had going on. Now I'm just going to do the other side. Now I'm going to do my lashes real quick. I'm just going to curl them, being really careful not to touch the white eyeliner. And I'm using my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which is my go-to. Even though the white liner is the big like popping statement of the makeup look, the flawless skin is also really important. So now that's what we're going to focus on. I'm going to start with concealer, and I'm using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Put concealer on the typical places that I like to highlight, and that is my under eyes, the bridge of my nose and my forehead, above my upper lip, my chin, and right under my cheekbones. And now I'm just going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender. I'm also taking the concealer right underneath where the white liner is, because I don't want any of the brown shadow to go past the white liner. And I'm just going to set this concealer a tiny bit with the Coty Airspun powder, just to keep it from creasing and to make it a tiny bit brighter. I can see like a trace of like a little like line that she did to more define her cheekbone, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cool shade and this like super defining brush and just go like that. So we kind of get a little shadow of where your cheekbone is, but nothing too major to keep the no makeup look going. I'm going to take, with this brush, a warmer shade of contour and just go around my forehead. Also going to define under my chin, and I'm also now swiping off any excess powder from when I was setting my concealer. Just gonna go right here. I'm using a cool toned contour shade so that it creates more of a shadow that doesn't stand out too much. Bringing that under my nose and then blending it out a little bit. Using my shimmer stick for the first time, and I usually highlight my cheekbones up here, but that also doesn't look as natural when you do that, and she had it going like this way. So basically I put the highlighter in the front of my cheeks like Rihanna had in that look, and this way it just highlights the front of your face and just brings like this like forward. And she also had a lot on her nose, which I already did, on her forehead, which I already did, and I also noticed in the picture she had a lot on her chin, which looked awesome and glowy, so I'm going to add that as well. And the next thing I did was I put some brown eyeshadow, specifically the brown eyeshadow I used for my crease, the lighter one. I put it under my eye and smoked it out, and that just defines the eye more, and it does make it look more natural. And then I'm just going to add some bottom mascara to finish up the entire eye look. And we may as well add a little more highlighter to the inner corner of the eye, just subtle to bring that pop and make your eyes a little brighter and bigger. And also right under the eyebrow a little bit. So Rihanna has this very nude, simple lip going on, and I noticed that her lip liner is a little bit darker than her lipstick, which is what I'm going to try to do by using first a darker lip liner and then a lighter lipstick. I'm going to use one of my favorite brownie nude lip colors, which is Dulce K by Kylie, and I have the lip liner here. And I'm just going to outline my lips. I'm not going to overline them because I want to keep this looking natural, and I'm keeping this pretty thin. I'm not like lining my lips all over the place because I do want only the outline of my lips to be dark. And now I'm taking a lighter brownie nude lipstick, and I have the Shiseido lipstick in rose syrup, and filling in the rest of my lip. And to finish off my lips, I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer and a flat concealer brush, a tiny one, and just outline them so that they stand out more. I decided to add just one more thing to my lips, a metallic shimmer called Air by Kylie Cosmetics, and I just felt like compared to Rihanna's photo, my lips were a little too matte, and I wanted to add a little more dimension and lightness to them. Like this. And then spread it out. And I feel like that gave me more of the effect I was looking for. So I'm just going to use some setting spray and pat everything down. And that completes my Rihanna-inspired makeup look. So I hope you guys learned some techniques from this look, got to see some Fenty products in use, and got to learn how you can recreate this look if it's something that interests you. I think it's really cute and trendy. So don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this content. Don't forget to go down below and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting more makeup videos coming up very soon. But yeah, shout out to Rihanna and her makeup artist Priscilla for creating this look. I love it, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.